Assalamu alaikum. Hello student, good morning. How are you? Welcome all of you to our IME class arranged by Milestone School and College. Milestone School and College is continuing this class because pandemic situation is going on all over the world and we are not beyond of this situation. You know, COVID-19 is going on, that's why Milestone School and College is continuing online video class and it will be continued up to the school opening for the betterment of your education, and we would like to complete our syllabus by this class. Hopefully this situation will be overcome and by the grace of Almighty we will overcome this situation and you will come back again your regular class. Dear student, I Shahidul Islam, Senior Teacher English, Milestone School and College, will take your Islam and Moral Education IME class today, and today our lecture number is 24. Again you are welcome to my class. At the very first time I would like to take feedback on previous class, and you know that your last class was on chapter 3 and lesson number 12. The topic was last 3 ayahs of Surah Hashr. You know, Surah Hashr is the 59th Surah of the Holy Quran. The last 3 ayahs of Surah Hashr are the 22nd, 23rd and 24th ayahs. In these ayahs, the Allah Almighty Subhanahu wa Ta'ala has kept full of virtuous names of Him. These qualities or qualitative names of Allah express the type of His identity and power. He is the owner of everything in the sky and on the earth. He does what He wishes to do. He is the only Creator and Lord. All in the sky and on the earth announce His holiness and glory. So, every person should serve Him only, worship Him in any condition. Dear students, if you would like to know the fazilat or benefits of Surah Hashr, then I will say the fazilat of these 3 ayats is immense. Allah's Rasul Sallallahu affirms, Allah the Benevolent will appoint 70,000 angels for the person who will recite the last 3 ayats of Surah Hashr after reading thrice the following A'udhu billahi samil alimi minash shaitanir rajim. If you recite these dua 3 times and then if you recite the last 3 ayat of Surah Hashr, then Allah will appoint 70,000 angels for the person who will recite it for his safety. Dear student, you know what are the 3 ayats. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Huwallahu alladhi la ilaha illahu alimul ghaibi wash shahadati huwar rahmanur rahim. Huwallahu alladhi la ilaha illahu الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر سبحان الله عما يشركون هو الله الخالق البارئ المصور له الأسماء الحسنى يسبح له ما في السماوات والأرض Wahuwal Azizul Hakim. These are the last three ayahs of Surah Hashar. So it's great opportunity for you. You will recite these three ayahs at the very beginning of the day. That's mean after Fajr Salah, and of course you will recite these three ayahs after the prayer of Maghrib or Maghrib Salah. That's mean at the dawn and at the very beginning of the night. Okay, dear students, I would like to take another test from your side. There are two pictures. Can you guess about the pictures below? What will be the topic of today's lesson? By seeing the pictures, you should guess or identify our topics of today's lesson, today's class. And maybe you have got the idea. The left side is for the which one? Moral teaching, and the right side one is denoting to the Holy Quran. Okay, so our topic is today is Al Quran and the moral teaching. Why the scale is denoting to the moral teaching? Because it will measure between right or wrong. That's why this picture denotes to the moral teaching. Okay, boys and girls, let's go to learn regarding the today's topic. So today's topic is Al Quran and the moral teaching. So our topic is from chapter 3, lesson number 30. Boys and girls, at the very first I would like to keep a question to you. What is called Al Quran? I will say Al Quran is the last and the greatest heavenly book. It is the main source of knowledge and science. Again, I will say Al Quran also plays a special role in the area of moral and human teachings. And broadly, if I say that Quran Majid is a source of morality, everything concerning rules, regulations and principles has been manifested in this holy book. Again, if you ask more about the Holy Quran, then I will say Al Quran is the message of Allah, the omnipotent, omniscient. His acquaintance and description are found in this book as well. The book introduces us to many attributes of Allah. For example, He is begin, generous, merciful, just, etc. So, by the definitions, by the explanations, it is clear to us that what is called Al Quran. Okay, let's go to the next part of today's topic, and that is moral teaching. Can you say what is moral teaching? Moral teaching or moral principles or habits with respect to right or wrong conduct. That is called moral teaching. So, the moral teachings are instructed in many ways in the Holy Quran. It is our duty to be endowed with the qualities of Allah, the most glorious. We will learn about these aspects from Al Quran. Which aspects? Aspects of moral teachings. Then we will exercise them in our practical life. As a result, we will be able to make our character better by adhering to the principles and morality. Dear students, description of the prophets and Rasuls in Holy Quran. In this lesson, we have got that the prophets and Rasuls sent to earth are given in the Al Quran. Their identities, qualities and characteristics, etc. are also narrated here in this holy book. Their success, accomplishments are also described here. They were innocent. Who were innocent? Prophets and Rasuls. Moral and human attributes were the ornaments of Prophet and Rasul's characters. They were the ideals for the mankind. So they are our pioneers, and we only follow their directives, their guidelines to get Almighty Allah. Dear students, character and qualities of prophets. In this section, you will learn our dearest prophet was the leader of all prophets. He was the last and the best. He possessed all the nicest qualities. All the virtues were fully harmonized in his character. In the glorious Quran, it is said that لَقَدْ كَانَ لَكُمْ فِي رَسُولِ اللَّهِ أُسْوَةٌ حَسَنَةٌ. Certainly the best ideal for you lies in the character of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Surah Al-Ahzab, verse number 21. In this surah, it has been certified that Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam's character was the best character in this world, and he is the best person in this world. That's why Surah Al-Ahzab, verse number 21, there Allah told, لَقَدْ كَانَ لَكُمْ فِي رَسُولِ اللَّهِ أُسْوَةٌ حَسَنَةٌ. Again, the character and morality of the great Prophet ﷺ have been mentioned distinctly in the Quran Majid in another places. Once being asked about the character of Rasulullah ﷺ to Ummul Mu'minin Hazrat Aisha radhiyallahu anha, and she said, Kana khuluquhul Quran. That means Al-Quran and his or Rasul's character are synonymous. That means if you would like to know about the character of Prophet ﷺ or Rasul ﷺ, then you can go to the Al-Quran. That means in the Holy Quran we have got the identity of Almighty Allah and at least 25 prophets and Rasuls. And Hazrat Aisha radhiyallahu anha told that if you would like to know the character of Prophet ﷺ, then you will go to the Quran. That means if you recite the Holy Quran, then you will get the clear-cut idea regarding the character of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. That means Hazrat Muhammad ﷺ's character is compared with the Holy Quran. That means Holy Quran is meaningful and it's the very respectful to everyone, every Muslim. So Hazrat Muhammad ﷺ's character also was like that. It means that the aspects of his character are similar to all the teachings and morality of the Holy Quran. By exercising these teachings of the Holy Quran, we too can follow the ideal character and morality of our dearest Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Dear students, instruction of the Quran to lead moral life. That means in this section you will get lots of instruction from the Holy Quran that will lead you to the moral life. In order to lead a moral life, lots of instructions are given in the Holy Quran. These encourage us to live a virtuous life. That means some moral ayahs have been mentioned here under. And what are the ayahs? In Surah Ash-Shams, verse number 9 and 10, Allah told, قَدْ أَفْلَحَ مَنْ زَكَّاهَا وَقَدْ خَابَ مَنْ دَسَّاهَا. He or she who will purify himself or herself will be prosperous, and he or she who will taint himself or herself will come to nothing. Again, in Surah Al-Baqarah, verse number 153, Allah told, Inna Allaha ma'as sabirin. Of course, Allah is in favor of the patient. That means always we should keep faith and we should be patient in any situation, in any condition. In another ayat, in Surah An-Nahl, verse number 90, Allah told, Inna Allah ya'muru bil adl wal ihsan. Definitely, Allah gives orders for justice and good behavior. So, dear students, these ayahs are denoting to the moral life. We are living in worldly life. So if we can avail these good characters, good practice in our practical life, worldly life, then our life will be lighted and our goal is Jannah and we will acquire our goal definitely. Again, in this section, prohibition to avoid immoral and unjust activities in the Quran. Quran didn't tell only regarding the moral life, Quran also told about the prohibition, how to avoid, how to escape immoral and unjust activities in this world. So, emphasis has been put to avoid immoral and unjust activities in the Holy Quran. Some ayahs prohibiting us from doing immoral acts are mentioned below. In Surah Al-Arab, verse number 31, Allah told, وَكُلُوا وَاشْرَبُوا وَلَا تُسْرِفُوا إِنَّهُ لَا يُحِبُّ الْمُسْرِفِينَ. Eat and drink, but never waste. Certainly, He, that's mean Almighty Allah, dislikes the prodigals, that's mean waste. Again, in Surah Luqman, Allah told in Surah Al-Luqman, verse number 18, وَلَا تُصَعِّرْ خَدَّكَ لِلنَّاسِ وَلَا تَمْشِي فِي الْأَرْضِ مَرَحًا إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يُحِبُّ كُلَّ مُخْتَالٍ فَخُورٍ. Driven by pride, don't disagree or disregard a person and walk upon the earth arrogantly. Of course, Allah despises any arrogant, boastful person. The mentioned ayat has been told by the Luqman Hakim to his son to teach his son by the above ayat. وَلَا تُصَعِّرْ خَدَّكَ لِلنَّاسِ وَلَا تَمْشِي فِي الْأَرْضِ مَرَحًا. Luqman Hakim told his son that you should not move or you should not roam anywhere with proudly or arrogantly on the earth. So, always you should keep your moral and your politeness in the world. A student, in Surah Al-Hujurat, verse number 12, Allah again said, وَلَا يَغْتَبْ بَعْضُكُمْ بَعْضًا أَيُحِبُّ أَحَدُكُمْ أَن يَأْكُلَ لَحْمَ أَخِيهِ مَيْتًا فَكَرِهْتُمُوهُ. And never speak ill behind someone's back. That is known as backbiting. Is there anyone among you who would like to eat the meat of his or her dead brother? In fact, you do detest this act. That means by this ayat it is proved that we are not allowed to do any backbiting of others. That means you are not allowed to talk anything that if that is good or bad behind anyone, especially the wrong or bad deeds or bad activities, bad words should not be told behind someone back or anyone back. If you do so or if we do so, that will be backbiting. And Allah told that if do anyone like this, then the punishment will be of it that he or she would like to eat the meat of his or her dead brother. So, dear students, people who were destroyed for their sins and immoral deeds also will be discussed here. We already got in this section that lots of people are destroyed in this world. Not only people but also their tribes. With their tribes, they also destroyed in this world for their boast, for their pride. So they were so very much arrogant in this worldly life. That's why Almighty Allah taught them. So let's go to watch a video regarding the tribe of Ad and Samud.
للسعودية.
So dear students, by watching the video, we can got idea regarding the destructed Ad and Samud tribe. How did Allah behave with them? Allah the Almighty destroyed these tribes in this place, and you have already watched the destructed places of Ad and Samud tribes people. So by this we got idea that Allah can take any steps against anyone if he or she shows his or her mighty in front of Almighty Allah. So we should not show our proud boast and also our pride in front of Almighty Allah. Again, the destruction for the sins and immoral deeds. Who were they? Many previous nations and people are exposed in the Quran Majid were destroyed for their sins and immoral deeds are Adres, Samudres, Firaun, Namrud, Karun, etc. You know who were Firaun, who were Namrud, who were Karun. Karun was the richest person in this world, but he never spent anything for the sake of Islam. Dear student, what can we learn from the discussion from the above class? Lesson from sins and immoral deeds. What can we learn from here? The depiction of above races and people teaches us to keep away from immoral practices because they were destroyed by the Almighty Allah for their boast, for their pride. We will refrain from following those immoral deeds committed by them. We would not do those and practice moral code of life under all circumstances. Many ayahs of Al-Quran command and encourage us for practicing moral attributes. Side by side, emphasis has been put to avoid those immoral and unjust activities. There are many ayahs which have taught morality to the mankind. We will learn about these teachings and implement them in our own life. As a result, our character will be graceful, we will be successful both on the earth and in the akhirat or life hereafter. Dear student, now the time for feedback or confirmation regarding your lesson. What is called Quran? Quran is called the words of Almighty Allah. It is full of instruction and prohibition also. Who were innocent, Prophet and Rasul were the innocent by born. Moral and human attributes were the ornament of their characters. Who were they? Of course, they were Prophet and Rasul. Al-Quran and his Rasul's character are synonymous. What do you mean by this? This means that the character of Prophet ﷺ was the lesson of the Holy Quran. These sayings has come from the Ummul Mu'minin Hazrat Aisha radhiyallahu anha. So, do you have any question, student? Maybe you have no any question by the above discussion. Okay. So, online SW number, no in SW today. No SW today. It's very good news for you. Only learn answer of the question given below. Analyze the ayahs of the Holy Quran. Those encourage us to live a virtuous life. Okay. You will learn the answer of this question. Analysis should be shown or given for those ayahs of the Holy Quran. Those are encourage us to live a virtuous life. Okay, only one question for you. You will learn this question, and whenever teacher will give you SW, then you will write it. Today there is no any SW. Thank you so very much for watching video class and patience hearing. Thank you all.